s'il vous plaît.
Ah, madame Hidalgo, ça va?
Le gouvernement qui est responsable des fiches S. C'est votre gouvernement qui est responsable. Attention. Ne touche pas les caméras. Doucement. Hein? C'est vous qui avez créé ces fiches S. Il faut les arrêter. Doucement. Lâche-moi. Doucement, je vous ai dit. C'est une honte, j'accuse, comme le disait un écrivain français. Voilà, et ils viennent parader là sur le sang d'un policier qui a perdu la vie et qui a laissé une femme et un enfant. Moi, Farid, j'accuse tous les gouvernements, ils sont responsables de tous ces musulmans et celui qui vous parle les musulmans, quand turbanent leurs femmes et qui matent nos femmes. Où est Madame Simone Veil, Madame Badinter pour interdire cette connerie du foulard? Les musulmans n'ont pas besoin d'une mosquée. On n'a pas besoin de mosquée, on a besoin, les musulmans ont besoin de piscines, de bibliothèques, d'écoles. C'est incompatible, je raconte ce que je veux, je suis en démocratie.
Raconte ce que vous voulez, mais n'insultez pas
les
gens.
Alors parle correctement.
N'insultez pas les gens.
Arrête de parler pour rien.
Parlez correctement, mais n'insultez pas les gens.
Ah ben voilà la démocratie.
Mais non, c'est pas une question
Voilà.
de gifle.
Yeah, so we were working at the bar, I was working, and out of nowhere people just started running past on the street. It was complete chaos. Our manager went up the street to see what was happening. While he was gone, a customer who had previously done the same thing came running in saying, "Lock the doors, there's a shooter." 2 seconds later, he arrives, and we basically brought everybody inside, pushed them all to the back, locked all the doors. We were still unaware of what was happening, so we waited a couple of minutes just to see if it was just a random, panic attack or if something was actually ongoing. About 2 minutes, 3 minutes later, we were able to figure out that there was a danger around, so we pushed everybody out into the courtyard and we waited out. We hid probably for 2 hours, just hiding, waiting to know what's happening. We were able to turn on the news and we were informed slowly, but it was very scary because it literally happened right 2 feet away from us, like on the corner. Gladly, nobody got hurt except for the fallen officer, for which it's very sad, and my love goes out to his family and all that, but it was just really scary. Nobody was prepared for this. It was a really calm, nice night, and suddenly it was chaos for hours without any answer. I was hiding in a booth, calling my parents back home in Florida, telling, "I love you, I'm gonna be okay," but it was very scary, very, very scary.
How long have you spent in the courtyard?
They were in the courtyard for about 2.5, 3 hours almost. I know I personally was hiding in a different place in the bar that I felt safer for myself. They went up into the office eventually, so they weren't necessarily waiting outside the whole time, but it was very cold for the first hour that they were out there, and then they went up into the office and I stayed hiding inside the bar. But it's scary, our entire bar is glass windows front, so if somebody were to come by shooting, everybody was exposed.
Literally like 100 meters away.
Right, exactly, it was right there, and it was terrifying because I'm assuming as soon as the gun went off is when all the civilians started to run, and it was just for a solid hour. The place that I was hiding, I could kind of peek out the window and I could just see people running, and I didn't know if it was just one event that went off or it was an ongoing event, if it was just continuous attacks. I didn't know what was happening because the people didn't stop running. It was really scary.
How was the end of the night? How did you get home? The streets were blocked. Did you get updates fast?
This First Avenue right here was very, very congested. It was very blocked. We had to call an Uber, but in order to catch it, we had to walk down to the next main avenue. And it took a long time because after it was all said and done, the army and the cops were all on the street. They weren't allowing us to walk away. They were making us stay in the bar. We didn't leave here until about 1:30 in the morning, and from there I probably got home. I live in the 18th at 2 because everything was just kind of congested around this area. It was pretty scary. It was not too good.
How do you feel in Paris right now after the events, and like, do you feel safe because you come from the United States?
Right. If I'm speaking honestly, I feel very safe. I have a higher chance of getting killed in America. I feel that I'm in more danger in the United States, where most everybody can have a gun. There's very little background checks here. Obviously, it's clear with the recent events that people can acquire guns, but it's not as easy as it is back home. So when it's all said and done, I still feel safer here. I'm not worried. I'm back here today for another shift at the bar, even though it just happened a few meters away. I feel fine. It was a scary moment, but today's a new day, and peace and love all the way, so I feel fine.
Thank you.